Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video on my amazing channel. Now, you may remember a few years ago, I was sitting near some random spot for my South Carolina spring break trip. Now, it's summertime in this beautiful state of Ohio, and I am going on summer vacation. Of course. I'm going to California. Yeah, that place. So, I'm here to vlog it. Now, I know I said, oh, I'm not gonna be doing any more videos on this channel, just music. Well, I also said I'm gonna be doing life updates, and I count this as a life update. So you are still going to get my trip vlogs. You're welcome. But, anyway, it's gonna be split up into 3 parts. Part one you're watching, is the drive to California, because we're driving. I think it's like 46 hours or something like that. I'll put the map of the trip on screen right now. Now, anyway, then part 2, the actual stay in California, and then part 3, the drive back. So I hope you enjoy, and stay tuned for more. Now guys, look at this. Everything we packed. Look at that. That's so freaking much. It's like loaded in there. We're almost not done packing yet. We're gonna leave pretty soon today, so I'll restart it once we've left. So we went to this place called Devil Dogs in Chicago. It was really good. Check it out. We got these 2 dogs. A Chicago dog, the one on the right, and bacon and cheese dog, the one on the left. And then we went to the city of Chicago and we saw something really cool. None other than the bean. Look at it. It's so beautiful. And we take these things called Crispy Picks with this alien we got at Disney. And here's one. You'll see more of our trip. We saw this really cool stadium thing, and my mom told me to put a picture of it in the video, so here it is. Then we stayed at this Airbnb that was haunted. Look at that. It's 2-way mirror. That's weird. And then the weird holes in the ground. Like, what even is that? And another one on the other side. Then we heard it sounded like rock music. Listen. Guys, you may have seen the segment last night that we got into our second house. So here, I'm going to give you guys a little tour. It's officially the second day. So, you get to see what's going on. Here in my dad's room, because there's some tight beds, so we had to share a bed. You'll be fine. Okay, bedding, closet, just some laundry stuff, I don't know, We're only staying here. We're leaving literally in like an hour, so it doesn't really matter. Just some lamps and chairs. And then I probably shouldn't go in depth for all this house. Closet. Dad. My personal favorite part, and not the truck, this porch view. So we got a grill, table, plant. Over here, the weirdest things in this place. A weird, like, creepy basement, and the door's locked on it, so we can't even get down there, so. I don't know what that's about, but whatever. And then, we have a beautiful river view, then a bunch of, like, beautiful plants, and, beautifulness. And there's another porch to the downstairs to access, which, once again, we can't go downstairs. So, yeah. That's it for the second night, or for the Airbnb. First Airbnb. So, see you when the second day starts. So on the second day, we went to this thing called Destiny. There's another crispy pick. So it's supposed to represent how Native American women or indigenous women were mistreated and slaughtered. Here's this thing about engineering. I don't know what it's on about. Then we went to this place called Badlands National Park. That was really cool. Here's another crispy pick from there. I think Badlands National Park was actually one of the coolest things we saw. Here's another crispy pick. And then here in this area, this is one of the views from it. Like, look at that. It's so weird. And there's a picture of a family in front of this, like, mountain thing. And here's the view from inside that mountain thing. Actually, not that. This. I don't know how this formed. It's really weird, yet really cool. Then we went to this place called Upper Bigfoot Road. I just thought that was cool because I love Bigfoot. Then we went to this place called Wall Drug, and we got a picture of Kai and a rabbit. They had this weird band thing in there. I don't know. It was kind of weird. Then they had these weird, like, wax statues. We got a picture of them with everyone. Here's one with Kai. Then one was my amazing dad, looking very awkward. Then here's one of me fighting a grandma. I don't know why I was fighting a grandma, but he was. And then another weird band. I don't know why they had so many weird bands. Then we saw this thing called Believe, talking about Bigfoot. Once again, I love Bigfoot, so we got a picture. Then we stayed at this really cool guy's house for the night. There's our tent set up. And he worked at this place where they studied dark matter research. He had horses. Look at that thing. There's 4 of them, but I only got a picture of one. We sat by this fire for a little bit, relaxed. Here's a picture of the stars my brother got with his fancy camera. Then, this is a crater from this weird hole thing. And here's some pictures of, like, explaining what was happening there. You can read it if you want, like that. I don't know. If you want to read that, you can. Pause the video here. Or maybe you can read it without that. I don't know. Maybe you're really smart. So then we went to this place called Dat Bakery, and we saw this guy walking a turtle. And we saw this place that was really funny, so we took a picture of it. Then I went to this place called Devil's Tower. That was pretty cool. I don't know how it formed. It was also kind of a big waste of time, but still cool. Then I went to this place called Beartooth Pass Highway. That was really cool. It was really scary and had some really good views, though. My mom had a panic attack during it and started crying, so that's fun. Look, we also found some goats there. They're pretty cute. Look at them. Like, I don't know why are these goats even choosing to live up there? No one will know. More goats, because, like, who doesn't love goats? And even more goats. Don't worry, you're going to see more goats later, too, because we love goats. And another pretty cool view. Okay, so guys, as you just saw in the last segment, we just crossed a scary road. My mom started crying, but that's okay. So, now, we're in this random spot looking for bears or something. I don't even know. We're looking for bears or something, and, yeah, we just decided to check in on, yeah.
See, Mom, it pushed out.
Yeah. So here's this weird sign talking about beware of bears. That's why my dad wanted to look for bears. Then we saw this cool waterfall as we were driving. Then we took Beartooth Pass to ride into something special. Yellowstone National Park. I don't know if you heard of this place. It's really cool. When we first entered, we saw some buffalo walking around. That was really cool. Look at these. I've never even seen a real-life buffalo in my life, so that was cool. Then we went to Old Faithful Geyser. I know you've heard of this. Here's a video of it erupting right now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, like, look at that. My dad's had it shot, like, 20 or 30 feet into the air, and then the smoke, like, rose, and smoke, like, kept there for a while. So that was really cool. Like, look at that. I don't even know how it works. Apparently, there's some super volcano underground that's releasing the pressure from it. So that's honestly, like, really cool. We were standing on top of a volcano, and that was amazing. Like, that blows my mind. I guarantee it's the coolest thing you've ever seen in your life. Like, it may not seem that cool on camera, it just look like smoke coming from the ground, but seeing it in person was actually, like, the coolest thing I might have ever seen in my life. I'm really glad we stopped on at Yellowstone. And then here's this picture we got of it erupting. That's cool. Then they have these things called hot springs like this, with like boiling water coming out of the ground. That's cool. It's also linked to the super volcano. Here's another one. And then this one's my favorite right here. Look at that thing. It's cool, I guess. Then we went camping for the night at this place called Grand Tetons National Park. It has really cool mountains, which went swimming in a lake and got some amazing pictures of here today. Look at that. Like, it looks like something out of a postcard. And we were swimming in that water. It was freezing, but we didn't even care because it was so beautiful. Like, look at that. It's one of the prettiest mountains I've ever seen in my life. And here's one for, like, more during the day. Then we stayed the night at this really cool, like, farmhouse Airbnb. Never got free Airbnb on property, and it had goats. Look at that. A goat. Like, goats are so cute. And look at them. They loved me. Look at them. Look at them. They're all surrounding me. Then Kai found a really big beetle thing, and they wanted me to take a picture of it. Then look at more of goats surrounding me, because goats are honestly really cute, bro. I love goats. Have you ever seen goats alive? Let me know down in the comments below. And look, more goats. Who knew? And more goats. Just infinite goats. So many goats. Then, I forgot to mention, that's actually our final day. We made it into California in my grandpa's closet editing this right now. So enjoy. Subscribe.